Attack of the Dead Men, World War I. It's 1914, and on the Eastern Front, the German forces are advancing towards the castle of Auschwitz. They made their first assault in September that year, bombarding the fortress from all directions. But the Russian building was tough, and the Germans found their artillery ineffective. After the attack, as the German forces were retreating, they had another plans in their minds. During the winters that year, a surprise attack took place onto the fortress that included bombing from the air. This was proving to be a game changer, and the Russian command was just about to surrender. But the men on the front line were determined, and soon the tables turned. Now it was another massive blow for the German forces. Suddenly, after the attack, the German command shifted to Field Marshal Hindenburg, and he was a man to be afraid of. It was now late 1915. The final attack was planned, and this time they decided to use the poison gas, as they knew the defenders of the fortress didn't have gas masks. 17 gas batteries were brought in range. Suddenly, the commands were given, and a thick green fog covered the fortress. The attack was so deadly that anything and everything that had life was now potentially dead. The leaves on the trees turned pale yellow, the Russian armaments corroded, and the protectors of the fortress were annihilated with the gas. After the gas cleared, 7,000 soldiers marched towards the position, and as they approached, a shocking sight blew up their minds. The surviving Russian soldiers who faced the poison gas stood up. Their mouths were covered with bandages. The gas had burned their uniforms, and the pieces of skin were sticking out of their bodies. They picked up their rifles, and with full of their might, they opened fire. The sight was so terrifying that the Germans fled away. But as bullets are no joke, the defenders of the fortress shot them deceased, and none except a few survived, and that day came to be known as Attack of the Dead Men. Believe me, it was not magic nor it was some fantasy, but it was a selfless love towards their country that was behind the fading light of the soldiers. They did what was never expected. We, some cool stuff family, lay our bows down to those men and ask ourselves, can we develop this level of selfless emotion? Can we? This was all for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel and share this video with all your friends. And if you have any suggestions, the comment box is open for you. Thank you. Your support is